I'm a handful of years older than you.
But the odds of me dying first.
I live a much riskier life.
Yeah, I said that too. He was like, Taryn will die first. And I was like, no, Taryn has a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And also, I hang out on top of mountains and lean off of them and stuff.
Yeah, actually.
With women you met on the internet.
With women I live on, and also I have messaged you several times to say, hey, I'm going on a date with somebody who looks suspicious. So just so you know, in case I go missing, it's this person.
I was gonna say, you know she looks suspicious because he's going on a date.
All right. Previously, we started the games. We did our first day out of 3. Some people moved on to the next round. A number of people did not, unfortunately. I think most notably out of the game moving forward was Artyom against Indira, somehow managing to lay his wife down.
Yeah.
In a non-sexual way.
Oh.
Just
Don't worry.
absolutely knocking the tar out of that poor little woman.
I didn't
You jerk.
watch the episode.
Domestic violence already.
Yeah, I'm already in.
And moving on to the next round, where he will be facing off against his future mother-in-law, Drema Sigrandaughter, who, as has been noted in the past, once took down an entire golden Ursa with her bare hands. I believe we also have Euphora moving on in archery. Speaking of archery, Aoife shot a Sfildra guard with a bow and arrow. I'm sure that won't come back to bite her, though.
They're gonna hunt me.
Siegfried moved on in the Joust, as well as Rybran. And I believe those are the only people who have moved on. Liam did not move on in any of his, but he will be sticking around to get people some encouragement. While Dad was stuck on the toilet shitting his brains out, he sent me some notes about who he wants to encourage and when.
That was on Big Fish.
No, he's shitting his brains
He's
out.
making a van go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. First, I'll just ask, who goes up to the Fjord Run, bearing in mind that this is opposed to like Feanar's mentalities and everything. But if you wanted to try to sneak away, I can have you make a check to try to do that without certain people noticing. So who shows up? You do. You do. You succeed automatically because of what you said to Gil earlier. He watches Alia, watches Nihat and everything. So you are completely covered. You don't have to make any checks. You want to go?
Yeah, sure. I'm just with her.
Actually, you can't find her in the morning.
Oh.
You can't find Aoife at all.
Well, I would not
Look around for
naturally
her.
go there. Yeah. I would probably be trying to figure out where he is.
Where Ulysses is? Ulysses, where would you be early in the morning? The games today don't start until about noon.
I would probably be seeing Posh.
Okay, well, I'm terrified of a bear, so not there.
I'll get to that in a second then.
Wow, you could pet a bear. You miss out.
What about you, Siegfried?
He's not going to the boats. He'll stay behind and read a book.
So just Artie, go ahead and give me a grace check, unless you want to make something else that you think might be pertinent to trying to make your way to the fjord. Really, this entire thing is like the map of Maclean City. The entire fjord, you can go anywhere around there and see it's the race.
Okay.
But people in the castle might wonder where you are.
Oh, they might.
So
Okay.
you'd have to. So you can like grace check or speech check of some kind if you think you could.
He's like constantly washed by a couple of cars, right?
Yeah, there are guards watching it. That's part of what he's sneaking
I'm
away
just gonna do a
from.
grace check.
They report to me.
Go ahead, give me a grace check.
That
What do you
one,
get?
total of 2.
If it had been not a nat one, I would have said that like you kind of start sneaking away and the guards just kind of like reel you back in and don't really know where you were going. With a nat 1, they know exactly where you're heading. Ulysses, He very obviously gets caught. I'll say probably even trying to put on a disguise, which we'll get to later.
Okay.
Actually, why don't you describe the terrible disguise you put on?
The disguise?
Yeah. You've done an old lady voice. You just did one.
Well, I haven't done Artie doing an old lady voice.
That's true.
Have act.
Just walking by, like,
You open the door. Garth looks over you.
doing, young man? I'm just up to see the Gales today.
The guards kind of like exchange a look. One of them looks at you. Apologies, miss. We thought we were guarding a different room.
Oh, you must have been mistaken. It happens all the time.
Of course.
Because I'm so old and forget where I'm going.
Yes,
Which way is the Fjord Run?
Oh, I believe the Fjord Run. And he just like pulls the hood off of you and looks over at you.
Artyom Somber. Why don't we go and find you,
Artyom Somber. Why don't we go and find Ulysses? I think he may be curious about what's going on here.
we'll continue to walk with.
You can walk a little faster, sir.
And I'll give you a hero point for that. Ulysses, you are with Pasha in the morning. And Caitlin, Sigrun daughter, is in the barracks at the time. She's just kind of talking with a couple of the Sigrun daughter soldiers at the time, and then she looks over at you. Caitlin sees the bear and approaches you and keeps a like safe distance of about 2 meters or so, and says, "Moya, approach."
I take a look at Pasha's.
She's kind of
course.
kind of takes a few steps forward, and will reach a hand out for Pasha to sniff, and Pasha kind of sniffs it, and then Caitlin will just kind of stroke her head, and say, "What's her name?"
Pasha.
Good name.
A little over a decade old by now.
You had her whole life?
How does it come? We've been through a lot together.
Fortunately, the only golden archers I've seen have been in the wrestling pits back in Boulderstein, so usually more violent than this.
Sorry to hear that.
It's a lovely animal.
They are.
Quite beautiful.
Oh, it's a shame to hear they're being used for sport like that.
There are elements of the culture that I'm still getting used to. Do you feel Artyom will do? I know that he'll be in the Uklum Duchy, so obviously it'll be more your culture, but Indira is of course a Sigrun daughter woman, so you'll want some of her culture to be pulled in. Although I do hear that he kicks both your ass and hers now, so perhaps he's more brutish than I thought.
He is full of surprises. But I expect he will have no choice but to adapt. In some matters, I hope to instill in him a respect for where he came from.
I've heard so many mixed things, but it doesn't seem that Drema sees him as a significant threat.
What would Artyom be a threat to? Besides my ass.
There have been... He kind of like raises an eyebrow. Well, there have been, and pardon me if I'm speaking out of turn, but there have been whispers in the castle that he apparently killed a man and made his wife watch. I don't know if you have any knowledge of this, but that did give me some concern. Yet I see a soft man when I see him, and Indira has consistently cited that he is too gentle. Although I haven't spoken to her since he beat her up yesterday.
The soft, especially because she can't talk.
Well, Your Grace, I would agree that he is too soft. But
When?
the rumors you've heard, they are just that. There's a lot more beneath the surface.
But what do you make of these things that have been said of him? The violent tendencies?
What do I make of them? I make of them that Siegfried's in over his head to spread these rumors.
Siegfried did this.
That's what I believe. Not who's spreading rumors. I know no one else who would so adamantly frame it this way.
Why would he do that, though?
Yeah, it's me.
No, Artie beats you.
Artie, go ahead and increase your clan Sigrun daughter standing if you can. and Siegfried decrease your clan Sigrun standing.
I'm actually going to kill you. I hope you realize that. Also, you literally work for me. I pay your salary.
Oh yeah, you get a hero point if you're maxed out. Yeah.
Cool.
And then Ulysses, I will give you 2 choices here. You can give me an intuition check on Pasha right now, or you can give me a speech check to further influence Caitlin Tiernan. And this is basically asking like which one would have your focus more during this conversation. Are you more focused on trying to like maybe increase your standing on with Caitlin or increase everyone else's standing with Caitlin, or are you more focused on what Pasha is thinking about this person?
Pasha hurts her, then our standing all good. Especially if she dies.
Pasha kills her, a war breaks out.
And I don't get married. Wah, wah, wah. But
I'm gonna choose with a dice roll. If it's odd, I will look at Pasha. All right, Pasha it is.
Intuition check. This would be, do you have enhancements for like beasts or anything like that? Or like, I'll say because she's your mount, I'll just let you get an enhancement on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so intuition check on her. You're equal. He really likes Caitlin, and you're starting to think she might like Caitlin more than you. Even after this very brief instance.
She's 3 wide. We're doing together.
She's really fond of her. You notice, like, even as Caitlin is like not touching her, she's like doing the thing where she puts her muzzle into Caitlin's hand, and Caitlin's like having to like absent-mindedly stroke her ear and everything. And when Caitlin like moves to walk away, Pasha just kind of like lets out a loaf.
I give her a little scratch behind the
Yeah, she kind of looks at you side-eyed. As you're just kind of scratching Pasha's ears and everything, a couple of guards approach you with Artyom in tow. We found this old woman trying to sneak over to the Fjord Run, Ulysses. We had considered perhaps bringing it to Landon's attention, but we thought maybe it would be better to mention it to you first.
Well, this isn't a Mander's full opera. I presume that his hood is down.
Yeah, they pulled it back.
he's kind of like looking dejectedly.
Thank you. You are dismissed for now.
Of course, thank you. Can we get lunch?
And you know what? Have an extra treat
Thank you.
for being so vigilant.
But to be quite honest, it didn't require a lot of vigilance. The disguise was horrendous, and more than that, the voice. Sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about, young man.
All right. Yeah, and that made it. Yeah, it wasn't a lot of vigilance. All right.
Well, just the one treat then. Sorry.
Sorry to get you in trouble. We just are looking out for your well-being. And they will walk away.
And they are. For me. What business did you have leading?
I wasn't going to race in the Fjord Run. I was only going to watch.
I'll gesture you toward Pasha. You remember her name?
Yes, it is Pasha.
Gave her some.
He's
He's
fluffed up.
She like snorts a little bit and then lets you pet her.
Good earth.
You know why you fear this beast? Why do you fear this beast?
Because it could kill me at any moment. It is bigger than me.
It's bigger than me. All right.
It
You are not.
I do
You are not.
to her before, but it also eats love of mix.
So you know a lot about.
Written any books.
But you've not hearing this creature.
No.
Welcome to our.
Hello. Good Pasha.
Corrupting spirits.
You have a lot of knowledge, but no applied knowledge. No experience with our customs. But what you want is you want to take advantage of this opportunity to go look at the Smith Corporation's ideal for our world.
Just take a look.
What's interesting about it?
I've never seen it before.
So it's worth it because it's novel, because it's new.
Maybe I won't like it, but I want to determine it for myself.
Why do you want to train with a dagger? You told me you wanted to train. Why did you want to train?
To not embarrass myself in the role.
You don't want to embarrass yourself. But you're gonna go see the Fjord Run. You are the groom. Representing not just House Sonda, you're representing Feanor. You need to keep that in mind. You go to the Fjord Run, there's no quicker way to embarrass yourself and your nation. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, but I do not understand why they would have all these events to honor my wedding if I can't even go to them. It's like a waste of everyone's time.
It's a waste of yours.
I'll motion for some guards to escort him though. I'll give both of you your point there. So we get to the Fjord Run.
Is Artie able to see it out the window?
You could go to the balcony and see the fjord.
Okay.
But everything is just dots off in the distance.
Okay.
So kind of like forlorn Disney princess looking out the window at the land she's never going to get to explore, kind of, right? Yes.
Am I with Kaya or does she have Kaya?
You're with Kaya.
Okay, so me and Kaya are probably just doing some early bullshit.
Yeah, and you have like 2+ hours before you're expected to be at Archery. Like the Fjord Run basically is dominant. Like none of the other games are happening because so many people want to watch the Fjord Run. Feanor houses are just in the castle by themselves right now. Everyone else is just gone.
Might take Kaya to practice archery. Because she lost so badly.
No, you could take her to the barracks.
Okay.
As you go, you see Artie being dragged back to the castle by a couple of guards.
Hey.
What happened to you? Got in trouble.
Pathetic. And then she just keeps walking. Give me a I'll say performance.
All right, you got one more chance.
Take a flaw on it.
Yeah, I still got a 16.
Okay. Don't decrease your standing with House Procore.
Okay. Why would it go down?
Because you're in trouble in front of the child.
Because Kaya did not like that.
You don't like anything.
No, she doesn't. Go.
She likes me.
Neha would have liked it, but it was Kaya that you ran into. Hodari's Overlook is filled with people at every tier this morning. Many got there before sunrise to secure a good spot. Several have binoculars out, while others are relying on coin-operated tower viewers to see the affair in the fjord. At the North Macaleem docks ahead, several newer models of powered aquatic vessel have been moored. The pilots of each vessel stand on top of them, listening to the announcer as the sun slowly rises over the castle in the east, shining down upon the fjord. A huge electronic billboard floats above the fjord, currently displaying a symbol resembling a triangle made up of elegant looping lines. Sponsored by Schmidt Inc., text on the billboard reads. Every now and then, the image slowly stutters as it tries to rotate like a 1987 Macintosh presenter slide transition, eventually revealing the slogan of the company once it has managed to succeed against this stress test. Reach for the stars. New text reads. Psycho repeats shortly thereafter. Speakers suddenly rise up on all corners of the fjord with monitors following shortly thereafter. These aren't the trichromatic displays everyone is used to. No, these are something different, something better. The screens are a bit thinner and the displays are a tad cleaner. They still feel funny when one puts their hand close to them and raster lines dance across the image like always, but there are still notable improvements. The screens all display the fjord at different angles, switching between cameras. Some pan across the docks, showing the contestants. Others show the choppy waters far past Ajiri's beacon, the lighthouse at the farthest reaches of the city limits. From the speakers, a voice echoes. The announcer, a tall, Schmidt Inc. developed steel joint in a fine blue suit, begins to speak. He introduces each contestant and states that, unfortunately, Estevo Marshman, who was supposed to represent his own company, has not shown up at the docks that morning, so he will not be participating in the run. This man, huge, picture almost human robot, like just smooth features, and you can kind of almost see like the pipes resemble muscle tissue of sorts. Massive creature. You've seen Rayfield Schmidt before. He stands there, blue suit. This one is even larger than the other Schmidt steel joints that people have seen. It is one of the originals. And he stands before all of you with a microphone, a lapel mic, kind of like pinned up to his collar. Looks around at all the contestants who are currently standing on hatches that lead into the base of their boats. Looks out at everybody.
Unfortunately, one of our contestants, Esteban Marshman, was unable to make it today. We have not heard from him, not sure what happened. We do suspect he may have gone on a bit of a bender, but we will be investigating that. However, we do still have plenty of fine contestants today. I'm happy to introduce them to you, beginning with, over here, Rustworth Cog.
And you see a steel joint. This is a Fenwin steel joint. standing there. He's got a bandana on and little cowboy hat. Stands there, bandolier, very like fine looking, and then looks like a pinned on mustache and like a monocle that's almost glued. Kind of looks around a little bit. Thank you. Not without making a speech, climbs into speedboat.
These are the Smith SO1s, available for purchase for the reasonable price of $485,699.99 notes each, with reasonable zero money down financing, available through our partner bank near Stay Towers in Swar.
And he kind of looks around a little bit. Did he not want to say anything? All right then, usual. Next up, we have Zelina Escadaughter, and he will gesture to the next person. Zelina, who is representing Alderstein. You see this big dying woman. She's a little smaller than other ones so that she can actually fit in there. And she kind of starts getting into her hatch. She kind of looks out at everyone.
Really excited to use mechanical boat.
And then she gets in, a camera moves into her face, that really awkward, I think it's Leonardo DiCaprio gif, where the cameraman just got way too close to his face and she's just backing up until she pushes it away, and then she climbs into her hatch. And then you see the empty boat that Estevo Marshman was expected to climb onto, and Smith just kind of looks at it and moves on to the next person.
Mirisu Tilia of Kopari.
And you see Mirishu is this blonde-haired woman standing there on top of it, and she's got full fancy, beautiful swimmer's gear and everything on, way overdressed for this sort of thing. Not in the sense that she's wearing an actual dress, but just everything. She's got bedazzled swimsuit and everything on her, and is wearing earrings and has a full face of makeup right now. And she just kind of looks around.
Yes, I am Mirisu of Tilia. It is a pleasure to race these flying boats, although I am not sure that they compare to Italo Inc.'s own seafaring vessels. That is of my own home, Kopari. I am looking forward to comparing them. Nahari Amin
is of Malim. You see a very dark-skinned man, bald-headed, with the orange and gold of Malim, kind of waves out at everybody.
It is an honor to represent the...
And pauses for a moment.
The Federation of Malim here in Malim. I look forward to the race, and I hope all of us have a safe one. I know that these things can be quite dangerous, but I'm sure that Smith has insisted on every safety measure possible.
He kind of looks around at the contestants who are still standing, which there's only 2 left, and just kind of nods to them.
Good luck, everyone.
And he climbs into his hatch and disappears in it, closes behind him. Smith looks to the next one.
Kiernan Tiemann.
Kiernan Tiemann is of Erdis, a red-haired man. Glances around.
One Kiernan Tiemann, personally chosen by Jacob Pendellen to race the boats today. It's an honor to represent the Duke of Makalim City. I love this city, I love Erdis, and I hope that my show in the race today will prove all of that to you. Good day.
And he climbs into his hatch and it closes. And then we get to Elias Moore. Sorry, there's 2 left. We get to Elias Moore of Aqua's Cove. Elias Moore, Smith gestures.
Elias Moore is from all the way to the south, far away from even Elzveir. Aqua's Cove, a small rocky island, has perhaps only a few thousand inhabitants. He himself has been rowing boats for most of his life, but he specifically wished to come here to try out our technology, and I made it a point to have him come out here. I myself am from that region, although personally from Aduna. Aqua's Cove is only just off the coast to the south, and I thought it pertinent to know such a person what our technologies up here in the north are capable of.
I look forward to trying out Big Metal Boat. I cannot wait. Seems very exciting. Do not know where the paddles are, but I'm sure I'll figure out when I get in there.
And then he kind of looks around, gives another thumbs up, and then Smith nods to him, and he kind of goes, "There's a button right there." He goes and pushes the button, and then immediately drops into the hatch and it closes behind him. And then Smith looks to the final person.
And this person is representing Erdis. Oh, they're representing Erdis, and the name is A Domp Toretor.
That's correct.
Camera pans toward you.
Hope it'll be a fun race. And I'll jump in.
All right, short and sweet.
I am in disguise, like, so I've got an hood on. My hair is pulled back so I can't be identified. Anyone recognize that? Hold on. And then I'd wear a giant set of goggles that are drafting my fancy.
That's all you needed. And you talk with an old lady voice. Yep, nobody recognized her, and she paid Alia and Gulov to help cover for her last session. So you hop in. Okay, so Fjord Run is a series of checks. Just as before, because there are so many contestants, I've already rolled mine, so I know what their results are. You will be adding, as opposed to ending the other ones, you are adding your totals together to get to the highest total.
Mandatory racing stage. Here we
Here we
go.
go.
Now this is pod racing.
For you to get the prize for this, all you have to do is place in the top 3.
You remember what happened to my last company?
I do. Yep. The prize for this is increased experience with tools, water vehicles. The first check, as you hear everybody else's boats kind of starting up, you hear like engines begin to rev. The first one you hear was the first character, the steel joint, Roughworth Cogs, roar to life. And then you see the one next to you, who seemed most confused, Elias Moore. He is kind of like stutters for a bit and then starts up. And then you can go ahead and push your button. Okay. Everything works with like a bunch of lights and displays, holograms. You are like in a cramped, almost like escape pod kind of thing, and you are. The only thing I can really think of is like same as Aaron's ship, where you're just like a chair. There's like levers and stuff in front of you, and there's a bunch of buttons and displays and stuff. And then you're not really looking out a windshield. You're looking at a display of a camera on top of the boat, showing you what is in front of it.
Like the gummy ship.
Yeah, the gummy ship. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Except this is gonna be more interesting than Kingdom Hearts gummy runs.
Anything could be.
Yeah. So the first check is the liftoff check. This is tools mechanology. So if you don't have that, which you probably don't, it is just a cognition check. So yeah, it'll just be a +1.
Okay.
All you need is a 10 to succeed. If you get a 15 and 19, you get +1 enhancement to all of your other checks for the rest of this. If you get a 20 plus, you get +2 enhancements. If you get a 5 to 9, all future checks are +1 flawed. If you get a 4 or lower, all future checks are +2 flawed. Okay. All right, go ahead and give me your cognition check.
That'll be an 18.
18, there you go. So you get to add 18 to the first box, and then you add +1 enhancement to all the remaining checks. As you push this thing forward and your boat just takes off. With 18, you are in the lead.
Oh, let's go.
And hell yeah.
Go ahead and give me a notice check, if you would, please.
All right, buddy, let's go. 17.
In last place, you see Rushworth Cog and Mirishu Tilia. They are like lagging behind. Right behind you, almost not quite neck and neck, but kind of close, is Kieran Tiemann is right behind you, but you still have a pretty significant lead. So you're off to a really impressive start right now. So go ahead. Next one is the notice check.
I wish I could have just had this score for it.
Yep. You can do notice or search. The search is better for you. You can also do.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh, nice. Don't forget your hero point, and you also don't forget your enhancement as well.
Okay, hold on. Well, that was not impressive. That was a 1. So 23.
23, I mean, to increase impressive.
All of the boats at this point have kind of started moving around. You get around the lighthouse area, and now you are in the crags where the waters get more choppy, and there are these like rocks and spikes and stuff sticking out. This is the part where the Fjord Run gets dangerous. This is how people have crashed and some have died when some of the speedboats have exploded in the past, although Schmidt has assured everybody that won't happen this time. You perfectly like just weave and fly between all of these speedboats. You are like flipping between all of them. You like with a natural 20, I'll say at a certain point, you like loop around some of them for no reason except that you're having fun, and you are so far ahead of everybody, like insanely ahead of several of them. I didn't roll any nat 20s on any of the checks for them. You are so insanely ahead of them that you just like kind of take a moment to just kind of weave and forget that you're racing, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be racing, and then you just pass by the people who had briefly gotten ahead of you.
But then a blue shell, second Mario Kart, and you like stop at the finish line so you can hit somebody with a red shell right before they take first.
As you're doing these loops around, you noticed Rushworth Cog's ship start to smoke, and he kind of like careens it toward the lighthouse slowly and kind of drifts on the choppy waters and comes to a stop.
on the rocks over by the lighthouse. So he's out of the race.
Next check and the last one is the run check. Don't forget you have +2 enhancements from the, not that you need them at this point. Don't forget you have +2 enhancements from the nat 20 that you got beforehand. So you now have +3 total on your run check. So the run check,
So I can roll all once.
you can pick any tool, knowledge, grace, intuition, athletics, or power. Just explain how you apply that.
Such a stretch, but
I'm here for stretches
Have you
if
met
if
me?
it's well explained. If it's a really bad explanation, I might give you a flaw. If I really like your explanation, I might give you another enhancement just because it's fun.
basically, I have a skills botany. So the only way I think it could apply is having that ability to be gentle enough with the equipment to use it. Like from handling plants, knowing like being able to differentiate between which plant I should pull, and then exactly the amount of strength you need. So having enough strength to pull everything, but be gentle enough not to just rip things off is kind of that skill I'm using, is all that experience gardening.
Yeah, there's like levers and pulleys and stuff like that you have to move, and especially as the waters get more and more choppy, as you're like rounding. Not only are you rounding around the lighthouse at this point, but also the wakes of everyone else's speedboats and all of that is causing the water to become even more intense, and like your boat is like in the air sometimes, and so you're having to really brutally maneuver some of these things.
Well, then that'd be like, have you ever tried to pull a vine out when you're just like gripping and pulling really hard?
But you are finding like a delicate balance there that I will say Zelina Escadaughter, who got a 2 on this check, is not finding at all. The guy and woman just like spins out of control and is like just so far away from the finish line. But you find that delicate balance. I will go ahead and let you roll with an extra enhancement on this one. So what is that? +4 enhancement?
+4 enhancements.
Yeah. Yep. And you can roll your botany check.
Oh, I love you. I need to use this dice more often.
That's how it happens.
32.
32. All right. Go ahead and add your
I rolled
total
an
up.
18.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, but go ahead and add your total up.
73. The highest I've rolled the entire campaign.
With a 73, Aoife, roughly almost 30 seconds ahead of the second place person, reaches the finish line, coasts, cruises, splashes water onto the suit of Dr.
Does she do
Schmidt.
the Akira slide when she stops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like immediately know the button to eject from the hatch, and you step out of it proudly. And everyone is like applauding and cheering. This complete stranger that no one knows. And Schmidt steps up to you, shakes your hand, hands you like a bag of money, and just says, "Really incredible. If you would like, vessel is yours. This is on the condition, of course, for such impressive riding, that you come back to Swore with me and ride for us. You would be a fantastic example of the kind of swift and dexterous maneuvering that is possible with our vessel. I've never seen such, other than Estevo myself, although we have not been able to find him. I've never seen anybody come as close as you have to something as incredible as the feat you just pulled off. I mean, at one point you were stunting on everybody around the rocks for no reason, and you still won. And have you ridden one of these before?
No, natural talent.
With some training, imagine how incredible. Estevo trained for weeks before he came here.
Be fair, it was. Went to have a good time. And I love a vessel you built there. Give me some time to think about it.
I am offering you a job.
I do have one, so it was very unexpected.
Well, I will be in town for at least until the end of the games tomorrow.
Right?
You come to a decision. Please feel free to find me.
Job or Duchess? Job, Duchess.
Yeah, I was expecting this to be okay.
You gain +1 experience in tools, water vehicles.
Cool.
From my balcony, am I at least able to see that one dot blew all the other dots out of the water?
Yeah, so to speak. You also see the plume of smoke from one of them rising from the lighthouse. And Aoife, you look over and see the one that it didn't crash; it just randomly started smoking and moved over to the lighthouse. And you see some of Schmidt's agents kind of rowing their boats over toward the lighthouse, which has there's like a. Usually you can like get tours of the lighthouse and stuff like that, and so there's rowboats that usually go out there, and so they're rowing over there to help this person out. In second place is Kieran Tiemann, and then in third place is Nahari Amin. with that, you actually win one, which may be the only first place victory that we get in the entire tournament, but we'll see.
Level
Well
0.
done. I will go ahead and give you 3 hero points as well, because that was not
Nice.
supposed to happen. That is very impressive. As all of that is happening, and none of Aoife's friends are really there to see it.
I tried.
I wish you would have invited someone.
No, let me participate.
Yeah, I would have ratted you out.
I love and adore you, but I know
You do not love or adore me.
The rest of you make your way over to the actual tournament games that are happening over to the east of the castle. So way opposite direction from the fjord. Go ahead and head over there now, beginning with the archery game for Euphora versus Viorica Hagland.
Yeah.
I have an enhancement because I practiced this morning.
You... how about you give me a flaw? Yeah. You practice with Kaya. You have a flaw. How about... why don't you give me a cognition check? I'll say if you get a 15 or higher, you trained well enough that you can have an enhancement.
Can I pull Kaya to the side?
You will not be able to show up to this one, but you can show up to the next one. I would say if you had lost, you would have been able to get away, but so many people want to talk to you and are swarming you and want to interview you. Like, there are reporters and stuff and cameras on you. Like,
the already mine.
You better
yeah, we're gonna see
overwork.
how that holds up in a second.
It can go pretty bad.
Yeah,
Well,
we're gonna see in a minute.
there now.
We're gonna get to your interview shortly.
I got a 13. Can I use 2 hero points?
Yeah, you spend 2 hero points. You trained well enough. Kaya was kind of annoying, but you powered through it. You were so determined because you know you're out to fight Viorica Hagland and no one really likes her. So you can have an enhancement you can spend on anything. On top of that, Liam O'Connell will step up to you when he sees you approaching the range, and he will say, "My God, Tori, I wasn't able to help you out earlier with your training. I know that you wanted my assistance in the barracks, but I've been shitting so much lately. Just gone awful. Absolutely painful.
Oh my.
Horrendous. Anyway. Oh, God." He wipes his sweat off his brow. Okay, so, yeah, I'm trying to stand downwind of you. Okay, so you know what? Actually, I think it might be better for you if I just step away. And so he steps away and you get an enhancement.
How did she get an answer from that? She feels so much healthier in comparison.
Just feels better now. So now you have +2 enhancements you can add after any of your rolls in this. Remember, you might have multiple you can make, depending on how far along the tournament goes. But Viorica Hagland approaches you with her bow slung over her shoulder. And hers is like just this beautiful gilded bow. Walks up to you and says, "Your name was..."
Euphora, my lady.
"Right. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started, shall we?"
Good luck.
"Thank you." Unslings, draws the bow. Go ahead and give me your draw check first. Athletics or power.
That's an 18.
Viorica fails. And the next one is the aim check.
I got a 14.
Viorica gets a 1 on that. So now we get to the last one.
Okay. Well, I got a 23 for my loose check.
Viorica's rolling loose with 3 flaws. She did get a nat 20.
Okay.
But she subtracts a shit ton.
Like Liam?
She misses the goal by 1. You step up. Your training comes into mind. Liam is thankfully standing way downwind of you.
You watching Kaya? That could help.
Yeah, he's watching Kaya. He's keeping quiet. Quiet. And Kaya is just
I can't wait to hear this from Kaya.
What the fuck? Stop. This is what you get for not showing up. Euphoria, you can describe your loosing in a moment, but Viorica confidently doesn't even look at where she's shooting, looses the arrow, and it arcs and just goes way past the target.
Does she shoot before I do?
She shoots at roughly the same time, but she's just smugly looking at you. But where, when?
I do not look at her at all. I'm very poised. I'm way too dressed up for archery, obviously.
Very very mindful.
I'm very mindful.
I won't be dated in the year. Dated right now.
And I strike the target, and I don't even look at her as I step back.
She just kind of looks at you, looks over at your arrow. Fine enough, but
What?
I think I need to requisition a new arrow from my daddy. And she leaves. You're in the finals. If you want to say anything after she wins and beats Viorica Hagland, you can.
I don't Yeah, I don't know.
What
that
would I
thing either.
say to beating the orc at haggling?
I just walk over to you and I laugh.
I'll fuck with that.
As you walk over and laugh, Lynn starts to approach you and then goes,
Oh god, hold on. And then runs to a porta potty.
I look at you guys and I say, "Is he okay?
I think he's very sick. What
What did he eat?"
I don't know. I'm worried I ate it too.
I think I'll just tell her, I look forward to watching your competition tomorrow.
I'm very nervous. I don't know who I'm against.
Orlais Keelan.
I don't know who you were just against.
Actually, you don't know that, but I know that. Orlais hasn't gone next, but sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but whatever.
You can have that up there. That's
When you say it next time, you go.
Or probably still doesn't really know who that is exactly.
You've already been interviewed by several people, trying to like get away from here. Your disguise, like makeup and stuff, is kind of like starting to fall off. At this point, I'm going to ask you to give me either speech or performance to make your disguise convincing in case anybody sees this. Which there are display screens everywhere, which includes the tournament grounds. People will see this in passing.
I have a 0 on performance and speech.
I will let you make intuition, but I will make the trial a little bit higher.
it's only +1.
Yeah, so you
I would do the
speech
other
or
ones.
performance.
I would do speech or performance.
Okay, that's novel. It's a 13.
Okay.
So I might add 2 hero points to make it 15. And I'm just gonna hope that it wasn't like a 20 I had to.
Euphora is the one who always does all the social stuff.
Yeah.
She's the one who always speaks for you and has repeatedly at least attempted to bail you out of situations. Maybe you guys didn't do so well at the gala, but typically she does a pretty good job of it. And you kind of harken back to some of those moments and try to channel a bit of that, but you are also getting very nervous. You have not had to speak this much specifically about yourself, and you are seeing all the cameras on you and thinking about all of the screens that are on the other side of the castle. And you look up and you see the castle in the distance, and you know the tournament grounds are over there. People are over there. Trousseau Core is over there. Landon is over there. You probably succeeded on this check. I'm not going to tell you for certain right now. If there is a serious problem, maybe there's somebody who could help you out with it. The last reporter here, she kind of steps up to you, puts a big microphone in your face, 2 cameras, and one of them like on you, another on you, and you see like two monitors with like the little jets, keeping them floating, showing each of your faces. They have like little live like red flashing things on them, and then there's another person managing like all the cables and everything. Puts the bit in your face. How's it feel to have won this?
Right now it's feeling terribly bright.
Hold on, adjust that. Sorry, how does it feel to have won this?
Terribly bright. But it feels very nice.
Yeah,
Very exciting.
what are you going to do with the prize money?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Any dreams that you plan to fulfill?
I think just getting the opportunity to ride in one of these has been a dream fulfilled right there.
You haven't ridden one of these before,
I have not.
and you did it so well.
Apparently I've quite the talent for it.
Are you going to accept the offer from Schmitting to go and work for him?
Wasn't expecting it, so I don't know what to answer for right now.
Do you like swamps?
They're alright, interesting places.
So you will move to Swar?
No idea. Not a plan. Just excited that we had a great race tonight.
You sure did. Why did you do all those loopy-loops around the rocks?
I don't know the next time I'll be in one of these boats. Thought it'd be fun.
Was it?
Oh, it's hell of fun. Very good time.
And you're from Erdis?
From Erdis.
Came all the way out here. Just to race a boat?
Yeah. Gotta do something to be interesting.
Do you think I could race a boat sometime?
I'd suggest you start slow, but yeah, you could probably race.
What do you have to say to all the children watching this who want to race boats sometime?
Make sure you do it safely.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. Will we see you in another race soon?
We'll see.
Well, we look forward to the next thing from Madame Territor. Bye. You get past some other people try to interview, but you're able to finally get away from them and get up to the castle and then eventually the tournament grounds. You will be able to get there in time if you want to attend the Duel of Minds or if you want to attend the Joust instead. I will say, this isn't a scene that you see, but this is something that happens. Trousseau Core is kind of like walking around the tournament grounds, looking around. He notices a monitor that you're being interviewed on and like cocks his head a little bit. And then a hand on his shoulder. Whoa, and Gil Hatton kind of steers him away. I heard that there is some incredible concessions over here this way, sir. And he looks at the monitor. of smiles a little bit. You can go ahead and increase your standing with House Hagland. The next competition is the Duel of Minds with Kalijak and Assad Syed. Does anybody attend that?
I'll attend it.
Is there anybody
go with
you want to support?
I'll support Assad.
I'll go with you and meet up with you.
Do you support anybody?
Assad.
As Assad is like getting ready for it, you know, like adding like some moisturizer to his skin.
I'm rooting for you, even though you beat me. Good luck today.
It was an honor to play against you.
As it was you. And I curtsy.
And, Ms. Gilmore. Or should I say, Lady Gilmore.
Bro got that.
Appreciate it, but
Yeah, we need to just you assume my editor, the guy right now.
not legally incorrect, Charles.
I am delighted to see that you have come to support me. I assume you're not here to support Kalijak.
You have guessed correctly.
May I accept this as your interest in my proposal?
There's some interest.
I will play with that in mind.
I think that helps you do better. Don't want to distress you.
So, in my original check, Kalijak won. I'm going to roll these 2 enhancements. If either of them comes up to 6, and neither of them comes up to 1, Assad will win. Assad sits there, and every single move he makes, he looks over at you.
Damn it, Summer Drive.
And he just loses so fast. I love that. And he gets up, looks over at you, and leaves.
Literally me.
Kalijak moves on to the next round. Next up is the Joust with Siegfried and Samira.
I will be there.
I will also be there.
The Joust, Siegfried. Liam approaches you.
Boy, let me give you a bit of a voice. Do not eat sushi downtown. It is not fresh. Do not eat the sushi out of the glory hole downtown.
Oh, dear Lord.
Sushi Glory Hole. Sushi Glory Hole.
Are we on the coast?
You are on the coast, but they are not. But they're not. For some reason, the sushi downtown, they don't get it out of the coast. They ship it from somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's why he's so sick. That's my advice to you, and you get an enhancement. You can add.
Awesome. I look around like, man, I'll have to look into that.
Don't. No, I'm telling you not to look into it. No, I'm. Oh, hold on. Oh my God! And he runs away.
Malty will approach you. Pull it down the. I assume like they're like getting set up.
Yep, they're getting set up. Nihat is actually with you at this point and is helping you like get your armor on and everything's doing his Pegsley duties.
I'll look down at the tracks that the mechanical mount is on. I'll say, you know, Samira was a rather difficult match. She's very skilled. But you should prevail. Yeah. You should prevail.
Mm-hmm.
After all, you're so young and spry, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You have to understand, old man.
Talking.
All right. You get an enhancement from him you can add to any check. Samira Kendallin steps out, full armor, slams her visor down. You hear through the helmet.
Nephew, good luck to you. I'll try not to kill you.
I'd appreciate that.
He climbs onto the horse. It squeaks a little bit. Referee steps up, holds up a hand. Begin. Slams it down.
When the horse get close, I'm gonna roar again, dramatically.
Putting notes in your personal Slack is so real.
Yeah, I know, right?
She succeeds on that one.
Okay. So she's not.
She's not terrified of you. But you roar. He roars back, and it just echoes through her helmet and charges forward.
Those Gaian women, man.
Brace her riding check.
14.
All right, she got a 12, so both of you just succeed, but you don't get any enhancements. But you managed to stay on the mount. Easier this time because you did it before. You're a little more used to it next, and then you get the lance ready. You see her charging forward, and you hear just barely over the sound of the wind rushing by, you hear her yell, "I appreciate a good battle cry." And then she rams the joust right into you.
Joke's on her. I love getting rammed.
By your ants?
Oh.
Hey, you know? What are you doing, step ant?
She gets a 16 on hers, so she has an enhancement going forward. You?
The guy got a 7.
A 7. Okay, so you have a flaw going forward. As you stab it, and you feel just like the sheer force of her abs. You're like, as you stab toward her like stomach, she's not even wearing armor there. Your pike pushes back away, and your arm like is almost pushed out of its socket as you were like almost reared around. So you have a flaw going forward. She has an enhancement going forward from that attack check, and now you have to endure the hit with athletic or vigorous. She gets a 29, so she succeeds.
Yeah. I get a.
All I have to do is get a 10 to stay on.
I get an 8.
You can add 2 hero points if you want to.
I can't. I have other purposes for those.
Artie yells out,
Amir, you do not stand a chance. Siegfried told me that all those hours alone in his room, he's practicing jousting all the time. Sometimes for hours until he's sweaty and his hand is cramped.
Laughter erupts through the crowd. I'm going to give you a hero point. I'm also going to ask you to give me a speech check.
okay. Pause. I got a 17.
A 17. Okay. I will let you pick one house that thinks it's funny enough that they are just amused and you can increase them. And then one house that thinks so little of you now that they decrease by 1. Let me know which one you pick.
God damn it. Your wife's family. You made my future in-laws like me less. However, Crusoe finds that hilarious.
Crusoe goes, turns around to you.
Put him in his place.
What?
Put him in his place.
What do you, I don't know.
I appreciate that. Very good. It amuses me.
Very nice. And you see a couple of like Sigrun-daughter Gaians kind of like nudging each other and pointing and laughing over at Siegfried. Just these tall, muscular women. And they go over to congratulate Samira as Siegfried just flies off of his mount.
I am going to go talk to him when he's on his back.
Yeah. You fall, land, staring upward. Making it the second round is still impressive, and also surviving a hit from Samira is also impressive just in general. And you just weren't expecting the sheer power of the abs, but
yeah. I'll allow it to lean over you.
Someone tell Artie that when I said I was jousting, I meant my penis.
Not to me here, but I said, breathe. You don't reach my age without a great deal of fortitude. This is where it starts.
Is that related to what he just...
At the 4 p.m. firearms competition, Gil Hagland and Rushworth Cog, the participant who came in last place during the Fjord Run, step up with their revolvers. They kind of like greet each other, nod, step forward with it. And then as they're about to fire, there's an eruption in the crowd. A lot of people go, "Hey, wait, it's him! It's him!" And Artie, would you describe your new disguise for me, please?
Artie, body.
It's just like a fake plastic nose with a mustache that he adhered to in his glasses he's already wearing.
It's him! He's wearing like one of those cool wrestler costumes. Oh, he's got a whole like personality thing he's made up. A bunch of like commoners stand up.
Who are you?
I think he wants us to carry him to the wrestling match. Artie. Viola and Rushworth kind of like turn toward the crowd, kind of cock their heads and like they start lifting you up over their heads. Artie! And begin to just crowd surf you toward the wrestling match. Rushworth moves on in the firearms competition. Also, Callie Jack moved on in the firearms competition previously because Estevo Marshman did not show up.
There's a mystery there.
Next is, in fact, the wrestling competition. Who all is at the wrestling competition besides Artie?
What time is it?
It is at 4 p.m. It's the same time the firearm competition started.
Okay, I will go to the wrestling competition.
What would Nihat want to? Probably wrestling.
Nihat would want to watch Artie wrestle.
Yeah, I'd take him.
Also, I just want to point out, you had so little faith in me, you didn't even give me a second round of wrestling to fill out, so...
Artie, you are brought into the same locker room where Gil Hagland had previously been oiled up, and inside you see Trousseau Procor.
Oiled up?
No. Standing there in his suit. He's just kind of looking out at the match through the bars as the gates close behind you, and he kind of turns around.
Artyom Sonder.
Yes.
You look excited.
kind of steps over toward you and brushes off your shoulders.
Excited is one word for it.
This is impressive, what you did against your future wife previously. No one expected that of you, even after the rumors about you and Ulysses.
No one expected it less than me, President Russo.
Expectations have grown now. You're up against Drema Sigrandottir, who, I believe, wrestled a bear
With her
with
bare
her bare
hands.
hands and tore its jaw off.
Oh, I was not aware of the jaw.
Yes, and beat Philistines with it. Yes, 5,000 Philistines. Or don't think I can stress enough the importance of your victory here today. See you sided in the brawl with the Sigrandottir clan, but now you have the opportunity to prove that you are truly allied with Feanor. I look forward to your victory today. And he will pat your shoulder and walk away. The gate opens up, proud. Artie, 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 Artie.
You see a bit of wind blow the sand in the empty arena. You briefly see like flashes of the blood from Indira on there.
So it's my entrance, and then yep, Rama comes out. Could I like find anything to like use for like makeshift armor or something, or
Towels.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap a bunch of towels all over me so I can hopefully cushion some of the blows I'm inevitably going to take when she stomps my face.
Kind of walk out like Pierce in the pillow fighting one, where
Here, you little bastards.
yeah, just like wrapped up. But there's no like glue or tape or anything, so you're just kind of like gripping all of it and holding on as tight.
And he'll just kind of like brace his arms up a little bit, and
crowd cheers. All of you are near the front. If you want to offer him enhancements as you yell things out to him, you may do so now.
I wanted to talk to Drema.
I'll let you get to that in a second then.
I'll probably yell something at Drema.
Okay.
Oh, are he just?
I knew that was
discouraging her? Are we just discouraging her? No.
He proved that he proved that he can roll well on his own in these situations.
Drema needs all the help he can get.
From no help. I try to encourage you, but my roll's always go poorly. I'd be like, all right, Artie, you can do it. Duck and weave, buddy.
I've never laid a basket before.
Go ahead and give me a speech check. Trial 15.
did she get an enhancement because she has me hot with her? And he would be screaming my name.
Y'all really begging for shit.
Oh wait, actually I forgot. I don't have a positive standing figured out anymore. So I'm gonna say something to freaking Artie.
I need you to know this dice won me the run. It just rolled me a 7-2.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything.
Nihat is also yelling things, but you can't hear him over the sound of the crowd cheering your name. And that doesn't encourage you.
No, not at all.
So you yell something over at Artie then?
Oh no, he's consulting lore.
I don't know, I can't think of anything good. I wish I didn't have two flawed with Sigrandottir.
Siegfried will literally just yell out, "Hit her, don't let her hit you, you got this."
All right, give me a speech check.
18.
18, there you go, you get an enhancement from that. Your brother still supports you despite you talking about him jorking it in front of a crowd.
And then I like sit down and I
Not in front of me,
The
Mom.
crowd cheers louder. All right, you approach the gate area where Drema is like getting like oiled up by a couple of the other guy and women. I should have phrased it differently.
Ooh.
But there's like guy and women like putting like oil on her like muscles that you just see like veins rippling. If you
What is it, small man?
I don't suppose you've spoken with Her Grace, your wife, today.
I've not had the pleasure of pleasuring my wife this morning. What did you want? What happened to her?
Nothing. We spoke briefly, yeah. I just wanted to come here to tell you, you know, I am certain you believe there is no thing to truly fear of our.
she turns around. Yes, all of the tattoos stretch. Hurry up, she puts her hair up.
There is no true thing to truly fear of art.
I know this.
He hath been full of surprises between myself and for Indira. I would just say, you know, beware of him accidentally catching you off guard.
You are cautioning me against a small little lion, man.
Yes. Are you trying to encourage or discourage her?
I'm trying to encourage her.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a Sigurd daughter check.
Instead, you just offended her.
It's just 12.
She just kind of looks at you.
I will have you know, as I'm sure you have heard, you are the one with the Ursa, right?
That's correct.
Can you imagine how powerful someone would have to be to kill one with their bare hand?
She pats you on the shoulder, and you kind of like feel yourself pushed down the ground a little bit.
I don't know if I've ever seen someone who could do it.
You're looking at one.
And she walks through the gate. The gate like starts to open, and she just like finishes opening it by grabbing the bottom of it and pushing it all the way up to the top. The cheers erupt louder as you see Drema step forward in the loincloth.
Your son-in-law. I did not expect to be fighting you. I thought my daughter and I would have a bit of a row. But this will be fun as well. Why are you wearing so many towels? You only need one. Hey, please, remove them.
He wants to see your penis.
I believe they will.
Nothing can protect you from what is about to happen. Archer, it's on there.
Go ahead and tell me which move you want to make first.
Oh, I start?
You're Feanor.
Oh. Artie will dive down and grab one of her legs, and he will yell up to her, "We don't have to do this, I beg of you!" And he's gonna try it. Well, he's not gonna try to, but he's going to overextend.
Okay.
Are you trying to lose this?
That's a 2.
She got an 11.
What dice did she use?
She used her D20 on that one.
Oh.
What did you use?
Here's my D10.
Yeah, so you go to try to grab her leg, and she just kind of looks down at you in like surprise.
This is not how you fight, little man.
And she reaches down, grabs you by like the scruff of your fur, and lifts you up and gets ready to like try to shove you against the wall. This is how you fight. And she's gonna do a shove attack. Do a D4. 14.
14?
She grabs you by the scruff, pulls you against herself, and gets ready to like slam you against the wall. She like runs toward it with you held against her chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn my D4. That's gonna be a 3.
She runs into the wall, and you hear like your spine up all the way. You're for a moment it hurts, and then you're like, nice actually. And then she pulls you back away, and then pushes you against again.
Fight, you little boy. How would you defend my daughter, huh? Show me.
I'm gonna try and like kick back to like just get my standing, and that's gonna be a shove.
Okay. Stand Jodo reference?
12. You're gonna use a D6. 13. You try to kick off the wall, and you're like kicking against her, and much like a pike against the abs of Samira Kandelin, you were trying to kick off the wall and get against her, and you were just kicking off these abs that are also a stone wall, and you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Not really making much progress here if she wins that round again. And she is going to go for a pin this time as she like now, instead of like slamming you against the wall, compresses you, leans forward. This is hardly wrestling, boy. And then presses you, scrapes you a little bit, and then slams you down onto the ground with a pin attack.
Pretty much all of the towels are just scattered at this point, and he's just squealing.
They've got, as you like look at the little white towels, they've got blood all over them.
Oh no.
She will use her D12 on that. That is going to be a 9. That's actually a 12. She has an enhancement on that.
I got 13.
13, all right, you succeed on that one. How do you break free of, she does succeed in like slamming against the wall, dragging you, and like starts to bring you to the floor. How do you prevent yourself from being pinned under this big woman?
Most of her grip is just on one of the one remaining towel.
Yeah.
That was on me, so I'm just able to kind of get away while she's just holding the bloodied towel in her hand. She
throws it, it like flies into the audience, and like you hear somebody in the audience scream.
I'm gonna goad her.
Duchess Sigurd, I am no better.
No, you are not.
I'm gonna use, well, I guess I'll use one of my D6s. That's a 6.
Okay, she'll burn a D6. She technically got a 14 there. She just kind of looks at you, goes, "No, you're not," and just keeps walking towards you. But as she does, like as the crowd is cheering, she kind of looks around at them and goes, and they cheer even louder, looks over you.
I'm gonna turn to Deepa and be like, might or might not die here. If he does, you want to look away.
I want to watch. Like gets up on the stands. Artie, kill her!
I don't think he's capable of that.
Grandma comes up to you, steps up, grabs both of your arms, and just starts to pull them both out of their sockets.
Oh my God.
She will burn her. She already used her D12, so she's gonna use her D10. It's gonna be a 5 for her.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Does she rip your arms off?
I'm not using hero points. That's it.
That's it. You hear, and all your arms limp to the ground, and she, and the crowd erupts in cheers. You look up into the stands, like through like teary eyes, and you can feel just like swelling all over your body, and you see True Silver Core looking down at you.
Oh, God.
And he just kind of stands up and with his guards walks away. You can go ahead and decrease your House Pro Core standings. But somebody who was impressed with the fact that you didn't shy away from the fight and you stuck it out, go ahead and pick a house that you would like to increase your standing with besides House Pro Core. Going into an arena with Drema Sigrindater is something that pretty much most people would not want to do, and you still did it anyway.
I'll increase House Fildra.
Christopher Sfildra is in the audience, and you actually can he be in the audience? Let me double check. Oh, yes, he can be. Christopher looks down at you, and says,
Boy, I would like to talk to you when you have put your arms back where they belong. Please meet me outside.
and he stands up with his guards, huge fur coat.
Excuse me, excuse me. May I am trying to get outside to talk to the loser here, please.
Excuse me. A couple of medics come out to you, say, going to hurt.
Am I dead?
No, you're gonna be all right. It's fine. You just took your arms out of their sockets. It's pretty common procedure. And then another one kind of like pulls out a small scroll and starts to read from it. You see like a bit of golden light come out and heal some of the wounds a little bit. And they just kind of say, some of this healing, we'll have to do it a bit over time. So they will be coming to take care of you, the castle, for a few days. But you'll be better in no time. In time for the wedding, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right. They kind of pat you on the head. If you need any further medicine, if you need any further medicine, I would probably see a botanist of some kind and give you something. Good luck. And they will walk away. The announcer walks over to Drema Sigrindater.
The winner is Drema Sigrindater. Next round is Siegfried Sonder versus Samira Kindelen. Come back 9 p.m.
As you step out, you see Christopher Svildra standing there with his guards waiting for you.
Dear boy, it was very impressive that you withstood the Drema Sigrindater. Most would have ran in fear, but you took that horrendous beating, getting your ass kicked repeatedly, slammed into a wall over and over again, bloodied and bruised, probably on the brink of death multiple times. And you never once fled, other than that one time you did, but I think it was just because you were trying to get the better footing to go in for a counterattack. That is very impressive. You, I have no doubt, will make a very fine leader.
Thank you.
Where will you be going next?
I'm going to lay down.
Well, perhaps I could lay down with you. Are you going to a spa? I know a great spa we could go to. There's a bathhouse down there. God, let us take Artyom to a spa. I will pay. It is my treat. Please, come with me. It is a fantastic bathhouse.
Oh, can't force the
The dukes usually go. I don't know if you've been yet. It is incredible. They give the best massage. Please, come. Guards, my chariot, please.
He steps forward. He steps over the guards' call. A car rolls up.
Please, he opens the door for you. After you, I am so impressed with your work earlier. You deserve to be treated well this evening. They also have I don't know if you would get a full skin workup with your fur. I'm sure they have something for you. I don't know what your father usually gets at bathhouse.
And he gestures for you to get in the car. And a couple of the guards climb into the back seat with you, and Christopher and the driver takes off as the car drives away from the tournament grounds. The bathhouse is nice. Your experience there can be as nice or as awkward as you want it to be. And like they also have like magic healing and stuff like that there and all of that. Like it's not just a bathhouse. There's all sorts of stuff there. So what would you say your experience there is like? You have to be back there at 8 p.m. So you're probably there for like 2.5 hours.
Okay. He will just want to do whatever takes the least amount of effort on his part. So maybe a massage, but even then he'll feel like very weird about people.
Like a guy Mormon.
Yeah.
You're back. Did you spine get out of place or something?
Maybe, I don't know. Christopher's on the other end. This feels amazing, doesn't it, Artyom? Why are you crying? Eventually it ends with you sitting by a fireplace in a bathrobe. A nice furry bathrobe too, and you're kind of like starting to understand why Christopher wears such luxurious outfits. It's very comfortable. Sipping a glass of wine.
Yes, I come here at least 2-3 times a day.
A day?
Yes. After breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I make my bowel movements. I come here.
Oh my god.
Is Liam in the opposites?
I was about to make that comment, but I don't think they'd let him take a shit here.
Your Grace, I did not think I would enjoy this, but it was nice.
It is a very pleasant place. I know that typically it's the dukes and the duchesses who come here, but the marquesses and marchionesses are welcome to. Technically anyone, if they can afford it.
While I have you here,
Yes?
I wanted to ask a favor, if possible.
Yes.
Well, first I wanted to thank you for the honor of being a pallbearer in the,
I will should be thanking you for the honor. It has never been bestowed upon me before.
Oh,
It was very kind of you to think of me.
I'm happy to help. As you have no doubt seen, in the brawl, if my math is correct, it appears that Fëanor far outnumbers the rest of us, and
But you have Drema Sigrun-daughter on your side, which, as I'm sure you can attest, can dish out quite a beating. You will be fine.
yes, but that
And you can take one.
that
And then you can come to the bathhouse afterward.
if I am alive, I will come back to the bathhouse.
You will live. People almost never die. The brawl.
Almost.
Almost. It's uncommon.
How uncommon.
It has been a few years since that happened.
A few years,
Yes.
like 2, 3.
Maybe like 5 or 6. I didn't attend the brawl where it happened.
Well, even with that in mind, I was
Some
just.
guy one was beating a guy's face and didn't stop. She got arrested afterward, of course.
Oh.
Terrible thing, but it does happen, but it won't happen to you. You're on the side of the guy and woman.
Well, maybe just to ensure it didn't happen, I understand that House Vildroy is neutral in the brawl, yes?
It is complicated what is expected in the brawl. Everyone says it is a free-for-all, but you know how these politics go, yes. We are technically expected to pretend we are representing as our nation would. So, yes, Obari is technically neutral.
Would it, now, although we may not need.
You need more wine, boy.
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I am
paying
sure.
for the wine.
And that is very fine wine,
Yes, it is.
Your Grace, but, perhaps if. I just, wanted to know if maybe you would consider, focusing on Fëanor at least until they are out of the brawl.
Are you proposing an alliance?
I am. It is something I surely would not forget once I become the Earl.
You know, this is not the first person who has approached me proposing an alliance.
Could I ask who that was?
You could, but I would not answer. That would spoil us.
Go ahead and give me a speech check for House Vildra.
Okay.
There are degrees of success and failure here.
Okay. And I can use any enhancements I have on it for House
Vildra.
I'm at least going to use a hero point to bump it up to a 10.
Artyom's on there. You allied yourself with Drema Sigrun-daughter and Ariok, which I love Drema, but I'm afraid I could not bring myself to betray my dear friend Gil Haglund. However, I wish you the best of luck in the brawl. But again, you are standing with Drema Sigrun-daughter. You will be alright.
I'm certainly glad to not.
We should get back to the game. You have another tournament soon. Who are you wrestling next?
I am only wrestling with mines.
Oh,
The Duel of Mines.
okay. I think my daughter is participating in that as well.
All right, well, let's get back to that then. It's less exciting than seeing people get beat up. All right, fine. Get in the car.
Am I allowed to get in cars?
Hey, you're not allowed to get in cards.
It's too late.
Evan. Oh, but he takes his robe off.
Puts his fur coat on.
By the way, do you have a fur? Well, besides your real fur coat, do you have a fur coat?
I can't say I do.
Perhaps I will take you shopping sometime.
And he gets into the car. The guards open the door for you.
Guys, I think I made a mistake. I don't want to be friends with this. See, he's weird.
Yeah, we all tried to fucking tell you.
I thought I could get something out of this, and now I can't. So, all right, now I'm friends with a freak.
If that's not my dating life.
How do I get my hoodie back?
Orlaith wins, and Orlaith. Yeah. I'll give you a hero point, because you're an asshole. Orlaith wins, and he wins by a lot. But he will approach you afterward.
You've got quite a shop.
Oh, you're quite impressive yourself, lady.
I dabble.
Well, I look forward to facing you.
Yes, as I you.
You excited to make it this far?
No. Did you?
Yes. I have always made it this far. I've won all of the competitions in the last, 10.
That makes sense. I suppose you wouldn't give me any tips.
I'd be happy to.
Really?
Perhaps I could train you tomorrow.
I would love that.
I want you to have a fair shot.
Appreciate it.
It will be interesting to finally have my streak broken.
We'll see if I can do that.
I believe in you. Perhaps the barracks tomorrow at 5 in the morning.
I'll see you then.
And he will walk away. All right. So, with Joust, you show up to see Rybran Emmerich and Sir Oran Quinn getting ready. Jacob Candellan is there supporting Sir Oran. In fact, you see several dukes here. Gil Hagland is here, True Serper Core, like a lot of the dukes have come for the Joust. The Joust is, I think I've mentioned before, but it is kind of the main event of the tournament. What everyone comes to see, like the final round of the Joust is considered like the ultimate event. Everybody shows up, it's like a big deal. That's what everybody really comes to see. So there are a lot of people here already, and pretty much all of the dukes have shown up here, and you see Christopher Sfildra even arrive here. He won't show up for your Duel of Minds, unfortunately.
That's okay with me.
He decides not to support you, but he seems really apologetic about it.
Okay.
And he's also sorry that he can't support you in the brawl, but he wishes you best of luck. And he says,
But I will see you at dinner later, huh? We will go out to eat. We'll have fun conversations about all the beatings you have taken.
he will walk away. Rybran Emmerich is over there talking to Viorica, getting his shoulder pauldrons on and everything. Looks over, looks around the audience. A few people cheer, not a lot, but as Sir Oran climbs onto his mount, there are a lot of cheers, and Jacob Candellan's kind of saying some things to him, pats him on the shoulder, and kind of jogs back to the stands.
Maybe you two want. I want to talk to Rybran.
I want to talk to. What do you bring? I want to talk to Sir Oran.
Okay. So I'll let you go first, and then you listen.
Is Viorica still standing next to him?
She'll have walked away. I'll say, do you want her to stand next to him?
Okay,
yeah. So she's still standing next to him. She reaches up and kisses him on the cheek as he puts his helmet on.
Kiss him on the other cheek. That's what I would do in real life, but not here. I'll walk up to him and I'll sort of half punch him on the leg and just be like, hey.
You. Yeah, me.
I look forward to beating you, Joust, after I take care of this devil boy.
Oh, I'm sorry to say that if you do win, I lost to Samira.
Oh, that's surprising.
He was a very capable jouster. Not that I'm an incapable jouster.
Yeah, I heard your brother say that.
But, very brave of you to not bail. And sort of gesture to the very terrifying Oran at the other end. But
against this non-human,
please.
Yeah.
Lifts his shield up.
I do admire the bravery, but
thank you.
I'm rooting for you.
Doesn't mean a lot coming from you.
Okay. And as I turn and walk away, I'll look at Viorica and be like,
I heard you did fantastic at the archery.
And then I'll keep walking away.
It was an honor to allow a lowborn to win.
Do you think Oran will do the same thing?
I'll give you a hero point for that one. And I'm not, for that, For the ending, I'm not going to make you make a check to give Rybran a flaw. That's what you wanted to do.
I wanted to give him a bonus, but I'll let you decide which one it is.
That last check is going to give him a flaw. He's very thrown by that one.
All right.
Sir Oran looks down at you.
Sir Oran?
Your companion, yes?
That's right. I had hopes to spar with you. Finals. That would have been a dream.
Perhaps we'll get a chance in the brawl.
Looks down at Rybran at the other end. It's surprising to see that the squad has made it this far himself. I have every confidence that you will do His Grace Jacob proud. Or is this one more for Caligjack?
I'll let you make the speech check with an enhancement. You can't see his expression behind his visor, but...
I'm proud of his dating life and the post.
With the enhancement, speech check, right? Yep. So with that, it is a 19.
19. All right. So he will take a flaw then. So again, for NPCs, I already rolled everything. But because you added flaws and everything to that, I'm going to roll those and let that adjust the outcome here. Chances are it's not going to influence things too much, but if like we get extremes, then I will let that change how things like. So for the first round, they both slam into each other's shields. The shields shatter and splinter, both of them. The horses round again. New shields are handed to them by pages, and they go for another round. Pause at the apex. Slam into each other again. Sir Oran's lance gets Rybran in the chest and almost dismounts him, but Rybran is able to barely stay on. But you can tell he's kind of wavering a little bit. Or the third one, Sir Oran jabs the jousting lance so far forward into him that he the jousting lance follows Rybran down onto the ground, pins him there, and then Sir Oran releases the jousting lance as his horse rounds, and he stops and he dismounts as Rybran is kind of lying there. You can tell just from the way that he's trying to sit up and struggling that he has the wind knocked out of him and is struggling for air. Viorka Hagland rushes toward him, holding up her dress skirts.
Oh, Rybran, are you all right?
Jacob Candellan stands up and applauds. And you see Rybran as Viorka starts to approach him. He bats her hand away and reaches toward his side and pulls a knife out as Sir Oran starts to approach toward Caligjack.
You cheated. This fucking demon scum cheated. You want to fight?
Not really.
Take both my arms out of their sockets.
Caligjack is quite manipulative. I'm very glad I didn't go up against her.
I didn't think I would get this far.
What is this foul get-up you are wearing?
What makes you think I'm not the one who likes being choked?
So a big part of me agreeing to this is I'm like, I can use this for a better disguise if I need to hide.